Okay guys, it's finally here. My first version of the new BTS album, Arirang. Here's the thing. Well, actually it's not my first version because we did do the album version. This is the CD version. I will say that I accidentally ordered the sound check version of this. I'm blind and I was overexcited because I wanted to make sure that I got it. And so I just clicked and paid for it. And then I was like, now what's the sound check thing? And I was really hoping that there was going to be like sound check giveaways for like, you know, future concerts. Since we're going to the one in Tampa, I was really hoping. But it was for one in South Korea, of course. I just wasn't thinking. So, but this is the sound check version one. And so let's find out what's in here. So it looks like there is a keychain, a photo card, and the album. My photo card is Jimin. Oh, he's so cute. And let's see what's in. This looks like a keychain. And it is a little hobby J-hope. I'll be honest, I'm a little sad that my mom passed away right now because she would have loved to have had this version of the album because J-Hope was her bias. I'll give that one to my daughter though. She is OT7 and so she likes all merch for all members, and I do too. I mean, honestly. But my bias, as we should know if you were on this page, is Taehyung. I don't know what gave it away. Could be the tattoo. No, okay. Anyways, so here's the album. And I'll turn it around so it can be viewed this way. So I just want to be careful because I don't want to... Oh, never mind. Okay. Opens up easy. Actually, I was a little worried about how it was going to open. But it looks like over here there is the track list. And then Arirang right here. And then on this side is all of the whatever's in here. I will say, I don't know if you can see it from there. There is some writing in here. On the top and the bottom. And it probably, yeah, it goes all the way through. So it's kind of, let me move this as I knock everything down. So it's kind of hard to see in my camera. I'll tell you right now, it's all in Korean, and while I can read Korean, I'm very slow at it, and I also cannot translate very well, because even though I know the letters, I'm not good at knowing all the words. But anyways, it has this nice little band around it. Honestly, you could probably reuse this as like a little hair thing or something. I don't know if there is a purpose. So this is the Living Legend version in here. I'm going to go ahead and just close this for a minute, and we'll start with the CD, which is in here. And it looks like it's got all the credits and everything in here with it on the thing. Oh, the CD is BTS. And it has a little booklet with the lyrics, I'm assuming. Yes. And credits. It's just I mean, I don't need to go through every page. I think you guys know what lyrics videos are. Alright, so let's wrap that back up. I guess that's a different way to encase the CD. And then it has this. What is this? So I do have other versions of this coming, by the way. I love the thing here. And it looks like we've got photo cards. RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, sorry, I was touching his lips, Taehyung, and Jungkook. And then there also appears to be standees, like they break out of here so you can put them up. So you've got the RM, Chin, Shka, and J-Hope, and Jimin, and Taehyung, and Jungkook. So that, and these are stickers. I guess it just says Arirang. And I guess maybe they all wrote it out in their own way. Oh, and then this is also stickers by the looks of it, and it's got all of their 7 tattoos and, you know, the track list and everything. So this is cute. I could actually find a use for these. So that was what is in there. I'm gonna just move that to the side. And then it appears that this is the Living Legend. It appears to be like a photo book or posters. Maybe it's posters. Hold on now. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so it appears that these are all, oh y'all, it's like a book, but also posters. So we're just gonna, so all of these posters are in kind of this outer sheet. Honestly, this outer thing might also be a poster. We'll go check it in a minute. But there was also like this thicker outer sheet that says BTS and the track list on it. And so it's kind of like covering this. And it does have kind of a book vibe. But I think I'm going to go through it as like each individual page this way. Because I think that's the easiest we can do. I mean, I feel like it is meant to be like poster-ish. Like I gotta tell you, my room is already so covered. I don't know if I could put up any more artwork, but this makes me want to. So be that as it may, I'm having trouble. And I guess this is just each member. The Living, this, like I said, this is the Living Legends version, but it was also the soundtrack because I messed up. But I don't think that matters necessarily. Like, if my mother hadn't already passed, this new era of J-Hope would have killed her, y'all. I'm just saying, like, she missed out on the comeback and the shirtless him, the Killing It girl. She missed out on all of that. And honestly, it may have killed her had she not already passed. I am wondering how much longer it's going to be before Taehyung absolutely raises my blood pressure to a point where I just can't take it anymore. Although I do say this new era, they do seem to be just pulling off this very like matured look. And I gotta say, this one may be a little harder there. These ones are kind of the full length. So doing my best not to damage any of this in the process. So I'm not sure what comes with each album, and my other albums haven't shipped yet. Maybe I have like 1 or 2 more because I needed multiple versions, you know. I'll admit I went a little wild with money. I had saved money for BTS's comeback and for the tour. I had been stacking it aside for a very long time, and I had an amount that allowed me to purchase all of these things. Normally, I do not get to buy. Oh, my dear Lord Jesus. Remember when I said, this one may take me out? Like, why are we looking this devastatingly handsome. Anyways, so I don't normally get to buy all of this merch and items, especially CDs, because I don't even have a CD player. But there was no way that I was going to let this comeback happen without helping them remain and retain their status as the absolute kings. So if my money could help these poor millionaires continue their lavish lifestyle, I was more than happy. Sugar, why are we... No, okay. Listen, y'all. Yeah, this J-Hope definitely would have taken my mother out. Like, anyways, can I, Jimin, I used to think was actually, in the beginning, I'll admit now, I thought was the sexiest member of BTS. I loved Tae, but, like, I wasn't as attracted to him as I was to Jimin. And over the years, it's been a good 6 years now, the only man that I love in my whole world is Taehyung. But there's still this part of me that finds Jimin's lips to be the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Like, I just want to kiss him just once. It doesn't have to be, I'm not even in a dirty way. I feel like I'm being judged now. You want a what with who? That's what I thought. Something about his lips has just always drawn me in. I really love his pretty lips. But anyway, not that Taehyung's lips are not beautiful and inviting. Living Legends. Sorry, my ADHD kind of takes over. That's why my earlier ones, I usually would just put music in the background and not talk. The only time I usually talk is when I'm recording for Fortnite videos. Oh, this is a poster. Y'all, this is huge. I don't even know if I can fit the whole thing in the frame. Oh, good Lord. Y'all trying to kill me here. Maybe I can kind of show off. It is a very large poster. I'll kind of try and go through the bottom. And then maybe if I turn it, I can show you the top. So you can see all of the members. Wow, this is huge. Anyways, so, and that is like doubling as like the outside of all of these. Oh, so much. But normally the only talking I do is during Fortnite videos. When I'm playing Fortnite, I do have another channel under Sweet Bunny Fortnite, which is me and my 2 daughters sometimes. This appears to be all that is in here. So I will try and get like a photo of everything to just include how it goes, everything that was in the package. But that appears to be the Living Legend version. I think there's just one photo card in here. I'm going to double check, but it feels like it, yeah, it's just the one of Jimin. Jimin. So, that's it, guys. If you're trying to decide which version to purchase, like I said, I did order a couple of other ones. I'm just waiting for them to be shipped and come in, so it may be a little while. But this, like I said, is the Living Legend version. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye.